Hello, hello, hello. Happy December the 5th. Margaret Lloyd here, Eternal Shift, Life Changes. Today we're going to talk about closure is a bridge, not a door. See, my door's not all the way closed. Closure is embracing life's messiness, and life can be messy. Yes, it can. Accepting the unknowns and moving forward. Key points to this will be closure is having the courage to get up every morning and start building a new life. Closure is about accepting that sometimes you may never get the answers you seek, and that's okay. Absolutely true. Life is messy, emotions are complex, and there's no one size fits all approach to healing. Absolutely not. Many see closure as a complete cleansing, a washing away, and they don't allow themselves to move on until what is preventing them from moving on has completely dissolved. But if that's the case, wouldn't closure shut growth? Absolutely. Not allowing yourself to push forward until you have resolved the past becomes a fallen domino piece. According to this definition, closure will keep you closed. Absolutely. Closure isn't a neatly packaged box tied up with a bow. It's also not a magical incarnation that makes all your pain disappear. We have to redefine closure so it has less power over us and doesn't become a wall in our healing journey. Okay, I'll be right back. I got to do something real quick. No, just while you're sitting there. What they say. All right, sorry about that. I had to get Mother situated. Forgot to do something for her. All right. Okay, according to this definition, closure will keep you closed. Closure isn't a neatly packaged box tied up with a bow. It's also not a magical incantation that makes all your pain disappear. We have to redefine closure so it has less power over us and doesn't become a wall in our healing journey, because we don't want any walls to keep us from healing, being whole. Closure is a bridge. It's having the ability to transition, walking after the expiration. Closure is having the courage to get up every morning and start building a new life. A non-negotiable to not allow what happened to prevent you from going wherever you were going before the relationship ended, or head in a new direction after realizing you were headed down a road that wasn't honest to me, to you. Because relationships can give us blinders, and definitely my relationship I had huge blinders on. I didn't see what he was doing before he did it. If I could have seen what he was doing before he did it, I never would have got into prostitution. I never would have allowed him to get me into that. If I could have seen what he was doing. But I didn't. I don't know if it was just the blinders or what, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it coming. But I should have when our children asked to get a dog, and he loved animals. He loved dogs. He'd had a dog before and had to give it away. And my thoughts are, because he had to give his animal away, that nobody else should have one. That's my thoughts. Because until 2 years ago, and we were married for over 35 years, we never bought a dog. We never got a dog. I had dogs before and loved them. But he would not let the kids get a dog. I think when he had to get rid of his doggie, it tarnished him in some way. It damaged him. But that's okay. He's damaged. He's damaged goods anyway. I don't need him. The bridge of closure is made with acceptance. Acceptance over resolution. So, I know I cannot resolve my past. My past is what it is. It's done. It's gone. It's over. All that I have now is the present. And that's all I need, is the present. That's all I need. And I have it. And so I'll deal with it. I'll take care of it. So, acceptance over resolution. Closure doesn't mean resolving every issue or answering every question. It's about accepting that sometimes you may never get the answers you seek. And that's okay. Absolutely. I don't expect all my problems to be answered. My physical ones I expect to get taken care of, like this shoulder. But mentally, it's going to take time. And I don't have to have everything resolved. Not at all. Closure doesn't come with a full explanation. The bridge is built as you acknowledge the reality and choose to move forward. So if you're waiting for an explanation, an apology, or anything you can't give yourself, the only thing you'll be closing is your fist and your heart. And I'm not going to do that. I got to open my heart and open my fists. Closing them doesn't do any good. All that does is conflict. And we don't need conflict. We need resolution and we need happiness. Closure requires an opening. And that opening can't be dependent on anyone but you. You're the only one that can open that door, open that bridge up for you to cross over or cross through. It has to be open. Your mind has to be open. If your mind is closed, you cannot get resolution. You cannot cross that bridge. The bridge of closure is made alone. by you. You make that bridge of closure by doing what you have to do to cause that bridge to close behind you. All bridges must close behind you. Unlike the popular belief that closure must come from external sources, nope, like an ex-partner or a past friend, closure can only be found within you. You're the only one that can find the closure. You have to be the one to find the reason, the ability, the desire, the want to close. We have the power to create our closure by understanding our emotions, understand our happy emotions, our sad, our depressed. We need to understand all of our emotions. And we internally have to understand those emotions, reflecting on our experiences, and take responsibility for our healing. Because my ex can't help me heal. He could apologize till the cows come home, till pigs fly, and it still wouldn't help my closure. It wouldn't. Embracing change. Closure. Tongue got hide there. Need some coffee. Even though it's cold. Embracing change. Closure is deeply connected to the concept of change. It's about recognizing that life moves on and we must evolve with it. Absolutely. Closure can be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Look at it as the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Absolutely. And that's how I look at it. I had a almost 38 year chapter of some happiness, a lot of unhappiness, a lot of turmoil, a lot of abuse, a lot of hate in the end, because I truly, on October 8th of 22, I hated my husband. I literally hated him because of what he had done to me, what he had turned my life into, and what he tried to do to me. He tried to kill me on October 8th of 22. I didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves anybody else's hands around their neck trying to end their life. Nobody deserves that. I will never, ever suffer that again. Never. That ain't going to happen. Not in this lifetime. I will do everything I can to protect my brain, my happiness, my health, my life. The journey, not the destination. The journey. That's what I'm enjoying. And that's what I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy the journey of my new life. Closure is a process. Absolutely. It's not an event. It's not something you achieve and then forget about. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery and healing and life. You may revisit certain emotions and memories along the way, but that doesn't mean you haven't found closure. It means you're human. Realism over idealism. Closure is not easy. There's a journey involved. And even at the end of it, you may still feel that things are not closed. And that's okay. Embrace the imperfections of life and human emotions. Manage your expectations so you can cope more effectively. Empowerment. When you find closure within yourself, you take control of your healing process. Relying on yourself for closure rather than external sources is liberating, and it gives you more power over your growth. Resilience building. Embracing change fosters resilience. Instead of using closure as the end of something, frame it as the beginning of personal growth, transformation, healing, a new life, a new love experience, a new narrative, and a new story, a new journey. Connection and community. Healing is not a solidarity endeavor. It's okay to seek support, whether through therapy, friendships, or online communities. As you're going through this journey, a sense of connection can be beneficial in the closure process. And again, life is messy. Emotions are complex. And there's no one-size-fits-all approach to healing. Closure is not about trying to is not about tying up loose ends, but about embracing the messiness of life and accepting the unknown and finding the strength to move forward in your journey of life. Because that's what life is. Life is a journey. Life is a journey of ups and downs, insides and outs, backward and forward, blue skies, gray skies, happiness, sadness. There's a lot of different emotions in our journey. We're trying to learn to control our lives, control our emotions, control our thoughts, and be happy. We can do all of that. But we have to take baby steps and do it one step at a time. Healing, keeping the hands open, the mind open, the heart open, opening ourselves up to change. Open ourselves up to life. Can you do that? I know I can. Can we do it together? Let's keep our lives going, happy, together. Practice that today, and tomorrow we'll talk again. Peace, love, happiness. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow.